Good evening, everyone. This is Rajendran here, joining from AlgoMojo. So, in today's topic, what we're going to talk about is how to use AmiBroker, especially to send exploration-based trading, and how you can make use of AlgoMojo. And if in case any questions, I'll be taking all those questions at the end of the session. So here we're going to use AmiBroker as a scanner. So if you know AmiBroker, right? AmiBroker, we can do variety of trading. One is chart-based trading. We can do that. Another one is scanner-based trading. So chart-based trading, we had seen many number of times, but exploration-based trading is what many traders had requested. So if you have any questions, you can always place your comments, and I'll be taking all the questions by end of the session. Any specific questions on AlgoMojo, I'll be taking it by end of the session here. Now, first of all, I'll go to AlgoMojo. From here, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you the list of brokers as of now we are supporting in AlgoMojo. So here, this is Alice Blue. So Alice Blue can go and log in with ab.algomojo.com. Likewise, Upstocks, up.algomojo.com. And Trajini, I already logged in. So it is tj.algomojo.com. The moment you logged in, automatically, you'll be able to get access to the trading terminal. And likewise, here it is Angel. I'll log in with Angel as well. I click in login. It goes to the Angel Broking website. Then I'll enter my login credentials. Then I'll be getting access to the Angel platform here. So different brokers, we have different brokers, we are having different subdomains, and the interface is almost similar only. You don't find much of a difference between different brokers. Again, Zebu, zb.algomojo.com. So what AlgoMojo is providing here is AlgoMojo is providing a choice that you can choose your own favorite brokers, and you can connect with your own favorite broker, and you can start connecting your algos to the AlgoMojo application. We are also integrating a couple of other brokers as well. Most likely First Stock, fs.algomojo.com. Most likely we're going to go live probably tomorrow, most likely. And then another broker, Master Trust, most likely this week or next week will be going live, mt.algomojo.com. Right. So we're also working with other brokers as well. Another 5 other brokers we are about to go live. So one among them is Fires as well as 5paisa. So these are the other brokers we are immediately working on. Now, coming back to the topic here, once you got access to the trading terminal, right, you can do manual trading also. You can do automated trading also. Manual trading is as good as like button. You press the order and then you do a buy or sell. And what are the orders you place, you can go back and check in the order book or in the position book or trade book. And the another way is to do an automated trading. So from my API section, you can get the API key and API secret key. So many traders, their basic requirement is, does AlgoMojo itself run the strategies? If you ask me, of course not. It is not like that. You have to run your own strategies in your own platform with your own broker. Okay. So here AlgoMojo is particularly for the traders who are having, let's say you are a trader and you have a trading algorithm in place. So you are having your own algos, your algo, you run your algo in your place, and you have your own software, your software. The software can be like AmiBroker, or it can be like a TradingView, or it can be Excel, or it can be MT4 or MT5, or it can be Python. So it is kind of you choose which software you want to use. You choose which data you want to use. Your data again, your data. Okay, so your data, your software, your algo, your own trading rules at your own place. Now this is what we call as a DIY trading. What does that mean? Do it on your own. Do it on your own. Okay. So here AlgoMojo, if you need any support, yes, definitely AlgoMojo will provide support. Maybe if you want software, we do software configuration. If you need data, we do supply data feed from global data feed or true data. If you need algo execution environment, kind of a bridge, yes, we do offer a platform where you can run your own algo in your own favorite software, in your own data with your favorite broker. Okay, so these are the choice what AlgoMojo is providing to the trader. Now, how AlgoMojo simplifies my trading? That is what you have to, the next question you might ask about it. How AlgoMojo simplifies your trading is AlgoMojo provides a very simple interface. You don't need to install, you don't need to upgrade, you don't need to bother about any bugs or anything like that. You can seamlessly use your algo to send your orders less than 200 milliseconds. Just give me a second. I'm just getting a call here. Yeah, I'm sorry. So this is what do it on your own trading is all about. All right. Now, let me show you how you can run your own algo. So if it is a chart-based trading algo, I'll show you. It's a simple algo here. I'll start everything right from the scratch. Okay. So I'll close everything. I'll go to a new blank chart. I'll go to the charting section. I'll go to the, maybe I'll try to bring some strategy over here. All right. So I'll try to bring some Nifty, some 5 minutes is what I'm going to bring. Let us say today's strategy, I'll try to integrate. So what I can do here is with just 2 lines of code, I can automate my trading strategy. I right click here, I'll go to the formula. I'll go and include in my strategy. I'm going to write only 2 lines of code. Hash include. I want to say like AlgoMojo charts.afl. This is line number 1. So here what I'm doing, I'm just calling the library, AlgoMojo library I'm calling. And any strategy if you are using an AMI broker, right? So it contains the buy, sell, short cover rules. So here are the rules. When to enter, that is what a buy rule is all about. When to sell, that is when to exit your long position. Short is nothing but when to enter short, and cover is when to exit your short, that is closing the short position. So once this is done, next thing is what? Next thing is going and configuring the function called AlgoMojo charts. And here I'm going to transmit the buy, sell, short, and cover. And that is it. Your strategy is now capable of doing automated trading. You can see that by default, you'll be seeing that algo status is disabled. If you right click and go to the parameters, you have to enter the API key and API secret key. So where I can find the API key and API secret key? Obviously, I can go to the terminal. I can go to the My API section and let me go and get the API key and API secret key. And API secret key. So once I get the API key and API secret key, what are the other configuration I have to do? I have to go and set the symbol. Let's say I want to trade in Nifty futures. Nifty 24 June 21 is the expiry. Future is what future contract is what I want to trade. Exchange is NFO. How do I know the symbol? Where I can get the symbol? Right? You can get the symbol by going to the dashboard. So from the dashboard, there is a search option over here. You can just simply search Nifty futures. So here is a Nifty future. Here is a Nifty July future. If it is June future, I'm already enabled over here. If you go to the link, this is a link, you just click and copy the information. Of course, when you're copying, ensure that you're not copying any space. So if it is space, it could impact your, you may not get the orders, right? So here, I'm just copying the information. I'm just bringing it to the trading symbol without any space. Select the exchange. Exchange is NFO. NFO stands for Nifty Futures and Options. And the product type, I want to set like market order. Order type is, let's say I want to set MAS order. And quantity, I'm going to make it like maybe something like 75. 1 lot is what I want to punch. And I want to enable the algo. Maybe if possible, also give a name to that. Let's say like Bill Intra Positioner. It is more of a positional strategy, by the way. I'll try to run it. I'll try to simulate today's activity. So today market opens down and then it pulls back up and totally it started sliding down throughout the day. Let me quickly
buy order place.
See that it places on buy order. Immediately the buy order you'll be able to see from the order log section. Any orders which are coming automatically, you'll be able to see from here. Okay. So now if there is any sell signal that is happening, let's say a sell is about to get generated. If 15,845 is broken, about to generate a
sell
signal.
Order placed.
The very next second, you can see that the sell signal is over here. If you go to the order book, you can see the list of buy sell signals which are coming in from AMI Broker. Order book contains both manual orders as well as automatic orders. However, order log contains only the manual orders only. Okay, so as the market keeps on moving up and down, if any signals are getting generated with few milliseconds, right? So maybe somewhere around 200 to 300, 400 milliseconds, your orders will be placed. Probably it will take less than half a second to place the order. That speed is a real edge over here. If you manually try to place order, at least it will take 2 to 3 seconds to do that. But we cannot keep on doing this in a day. If you are having 10s and 20s and hundreds of signals which is coming in, it is a pretty good idea to go and do an automation on top of that. Let us say I'll try to generate one more signals here, and then we'll quickly move on to the very important part, the exploration based trading. Because that is what one of the most requirement from many traders, they want to know how to do the exploration based trading. The signal was about to turn positive. It turned positive, I think around 1:45 or 2 o'clock, 2:15, somewhere around that time it turned positive. So about it could turn positive only if the candle, if it's going to break,
buy order place,
or buy signal happened, immediately you can see that the buy signal also transmitted to the broker. And same thing, you can also check it from your order book also. And let me also show a couple of things here. I'll show one more signal and then we can quickly move on to the exploration based trading. So here you have the complete control over how many lots you want to send to the broker. All right.
Sell order place.
Sell signal also placed over here. Now, remember when it comes to AMI Broker, right, the terminology goes like this. We already talked about that. Buy signal, which is what? Which means go long. And sell signal, which means exit long. And short signal, which means go short. And cover signal, which means exit short. Exit short position. Okay, so I know all these basics things. Now there are times you will be getting what? There are two kinds of strategies we can talk about that. One is stop and reverse strategy. Stop and reverse. In a stop and reverse strategy, what will happen? You will be getting a buy entry also. You'll be getting a cover entry also. Buy and cover will come at the same time. Buy and cover. In that case, what we have to do? We have to go long for the buy. And at the same time, we have to exit our shorts. Exit our old short. Exit old shorts. If you're already holding a short, you have to go and exit. So that means what? You have to, if your quantity is 75, here 2 times you have to buy. Here also we have to buy. To exit the short, again I have to buy. So it is 2 times of the buy I have to do over here. That means 2 into 75, 150 orders will be getting punched. Same thing goes with short and cover also. Short and cover. If you want to use a short and cover, you have to do what? You have to go long also. Go short also. At the same time, short and sell. You want to exit your old sell position as well. Old sell position as well. So that means what? We have to do 2 times of selling over here. That means minus 150 is what one have to do it over here. Now let me explain how you can go and use the exploration based trading. In AMI broker, right? The same strategy, I can go and do an exploration. So you send it to analysis and you go and set the time frame. Let's say one recent day. Today, what are the signals which are coming in Nifty? I want to go and explore. So how I can do that? Go to the settings and set the time frame as whatever the time frame of your choice. Press OK and run exploration. You see that it shows you at what rate to buy, what rate to sell. It shows you all those instructions. Now, maybe whenever there is a buy signal is coming in, whenever short signal is coming in, you want to send orders to the broker. Now, this kind of exploration, you can configure it. Not only that, let us say you want to send exploration like not only Nifty, maybe some more instruments also. So what we do, we'll go to a watch list. We'll have a watch list. Say I'll have watch list number 1. In list number 1, I have Bank Nifty also, HDFC Bank, Lupin, Reliance. So whenever if there is any opportunity is coming in, I want to go and send orders to my broker here. In HDFC, you can see that there was a one buy and the buy got confirmed here. And then Lupin, ready to short was there, but they haven't went into a short. Reliance, there was a shorting opportunity. And in Bank Nifty, it went to short also. It went to long also. So both long and short, it took in Bank Nifty on a 5-minute time frame. Maybe this is under what? Under the watch list of list 1. So I can go to the symbols. I'll go to the watch list, list 1. Maybe I want to add Nifty also. I'll add the Nifty as well. So now you can see that Nifty also got added. So now if I go and run the exploration, you can see all the stocks, whenever any opportunity is coming in, I want to send the opportunity to my broker as an order immediately. The very next moment, I want to send the orders to the broker. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a free strategy library. The free strategy library, I'm going to go and take it from the, if you go to the strategy section, there is a free strategy section is there. I'll go and download the Super Trend Intraday. So this is a simple AFL code. You can find it from the AlgoMojo platform. Let me copy it. And then I'll go to the AMI broker. First of all, I'll go to file, new AFL formula. I'll paste it over here. Now this doesn't has exploration. Okay, I'm going to create a simple exploration option here. What I'm going to say, like, if at all, if there is any buy, sell, short, cover, anything is happening. Okay, so I'm going to say like enter equal to, I'll say like buy or sell or short. If any of the signals are coming in, you know what is buy, you know what is sell, you know what is cover and what is short. If any of the symbols that which I am scanning are showing buy, sell, short, cover in real time, send the order to the broker instantly. I'm going to add another function here, add column. I'll say like probably LTP. So LTP, not LTP, but close of the candle. So that which is nothing but the last traded price, comma 1.2. So I want to display with 2 decimals. So I'm just sending only a couple of data only. I'll send it to the analysis. Now, if I try to explore, so this is a super trend formula. I'll explore. You can see that I'm getting a signals. We don't know what signal it is, but we can always put a write up what kind of signal it is. We can always use some notations, something like, let us say, I'll use a add column and say if it is buy, then I'm going to say B letter over here, letter B. Else, if it is a sell, then I'm going to say like X. X means exit the position, exit the longs. And else, if it is, I want to say like if it is a short. Okay, if it is a short, then I'm going to say the word letter S over here. S is for short. And if it is not, then I'm going to check if it is a cover signal. If it is a cover signal, then if it is a cover signal, then I'm going to say C. Okay, this is like a character. I'm just typing it over here. If nothing is there, I'm just putting an empty value. I'll close all the loops. So I'm going to say like signals. Okay, signals. And the format, I'm gonna say like format char. So that's it. I can also give a color as well. So I can use the same condition to give a color. Same condition. I can put some dynamic colors as well. Say color equals, okay. So if it is bi-signal, I want to plot in color green. So color green. Else if it is cell signal, probably I want to put it in color red. Okay. If it is short signal, maybe I want to put it in color brown. Brown. And if it is cover, probably I'm gonna say like color lime, a color lavender. Okay, color lavender. Just something a bit of a different color over here. If nothing is there, I'll say like color default. Same color is what I'm gonna apply here. I'm gonna say like color white as the font color, and the dynamic color I'm gonna apply to the cell background dynamic color. I'll save it. Probably I'll share the code also by end of the day. It will be available inside the same platform itself. So now if I try to explore, there is some issue. I had to fix it. So what is the issue? I had missed probably I missed what? It's asking for some values to be passed. Does it work? Yeah, it worked. Obviously, I cannot pass any null value. Or I can also say simply null. Null means not even zero. Null means empty. So I'm just building, and then I'm seeing that exploration. The exploration is saying whether it's a bi-signal or cell signal. All those things I'm able to see it from here. Right? So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a couple of modules here. So once your exploration is ready, now next thing is you want to run in real time. How you can run in real time? You can go to the auto repeat, enable the auto repeat, and there's a small triangle is there. You can see that next to the settings box, you go to the small triangle, click on AR in repeat, enable it, make sure that the checkbox is there, and then AR interval. Let's say I want to scan every 3 seconds once. 3 seconds once, I click on explore. It will keep on looking for new signals. Any new signals are coming in, it will keep on. You see that it's refreshing the screen every 3 seconds once. Every 3 seconds once, it will gonna look for new opportunity. So if the new opportunity is coming in, I want to transmit the orders. Maybe I'll show you. Here I'm going to do the simulation of today's. So we are in the start of the day. Nothing was there. As the time is progressing, you should see the signals coming at the close of the candle. As of now, this is not automated. I'm just demonstrating how the exploration in AmiBroker looks like. You can even scan 50s of stocks, hundreds of stocks, or 500s of stocks. You can go and place. See that Nifty buy signal happened at the morning. Probably it happened at the morning, and then immediately it turned negative also after quite some time. Because market started rising in the morning, but immediately it raised. It probably, I think it stopped within 15 minutes. It reached the top, and from there it started falling down.
Sell order placed.
So obviously a sell signal also would be due anytime in Nifty. So any opportunity which is coming in for today, you have to select one recent day here. You can see that the sell signal happened in Nifty. X indicates what? Exit of longs. So the long position has been exited. Again, it went to short in Bank Nifty. Short signal we got in Bank Nifty here. If you're not sure about the timing, you can double click. You'll be able to get the timing. So remember, this timing is nothing but a candle timing. They're not the clock timings. These are very close to the candle timings. If it is 5 minutes, it started at 10:25. The candle started at 10:25. The candle will end at 10:30. Maybe the signal could have been triggered anywhere between 10:25 to 10:30. Okay. So this timing, the date and time is not the system time here. It is more of a what time? it is more of a candle timing, candle opening timing in my case. In certain, if you're using tools preferences, if you are going to the intraday, if you are selecting end time of the interval, it might indicate the end time of the candle also. So in my case, I'm just using the start time of the interval itself. So let's one more signal we'll see, and then we'll start building the automated trading, how to automate this particular scanner, so that when the signal comes, it will be transmitted to the broker immediately. All right, so it's been a long time without any signals. So tomorrow you can build your own scanners in AmiBroker. That is pretty easy to do that. One need not to be a coder to build a scanner. And to automate in AmiBroker, right? It is not a rocket science. It's a matter of few lines of codes. That this will be keep on happening throughout the day. It will keep on happening, and throughout the day it will keep on looking for signals every 3 seconds once. If it is charts, it will be run in real time. But if it is scanner in AmiBroker, there is a limitation is there. You have to run at every 3 seconds interval. Even if you are having 50 stocks also, yes, scanning can be done in less than a second is more than that. You can see that how many seconds it is doing to complete the scan. It took hardly 0.13 seconds. That means 130 milliseconds is what it is taking to complete each and every scan. We are looking for only for four, 5 symbols only we are looking here. If in case you need more, you can go and add multiple symbols also. That's not a big deal. Always you go back and select the appropriate watch list, and that's how it works. Time is still 1:20, but still not much of a signals yet. Yeah, one more signal happened in Lupin. It turns out to be a buy. Okay, so let me stop here. Let me show you how you can punch orders in multiples. All these symbols, right? All these orders, whichever went over here, how to do the automation. So first of all, I'll stop the scan. If you want to stop the scan, go to the settings, disable the auto repeat. Okay, so once you disable the auto repeat, it will not take any fresh scanning. Now I'll go to the AlgoMojo platform. So from the AlgoMojo platform, I can go to the tool section. Under tools, I'm having AmiBroker modules. Under AmiBroker module, that is called AmiBroker Portfolio AFL. Let me download this module. Okay, so here is the download. If you downloaded, you would be seeing 2 files over here. One is an AFL code. One is a AFL code. This AFL code, you place it inside your AmiBroker folder, AmiBroker formulas folder. Let us say I'll go to AmiBroker. From AmiBroker, I'll go to formulas folder. And inside formulas, I'll say like exploration, auto exploration. I'm going to create a folder name called auto exploration. Auto exploration. Okay, so inside this particular folder, I'm going to keep the file. So I'll drag and drop this file. If you open the code, you could see that there are one more important thing that you need to see. The other one to see here is this particular path. So I'm just having one more path. Under this path, I'm going to create the folder name called Ami Explore. So I'll go and this particular path and go to this particular path. I'll enter the path. I'll ensure that the path exists. Under here, I'll go to Ami Explore. Where is Ami Explore? So Ami Explore, I'll go and enter the files. So I already entered the CSV file. That particular CSV file, whatever you copied, you place it inside this particular folder, AlgoMojo underscore symbols. And this is a symbol which you are going to do an automation. Let us say here I want to run Nifty and Bank Nifty. Or maybe I want to run what are the other stocks? Let me go and get other stocks. So other stocks are like Reliance, Lupin, HDFC Bank. So I'll choose Reliance. So here is Reliance. Let me just mark it for my understanding only. Just mark it. And then we have Lupin. They're running Lupin and HDFC Bank, right? Lupin. Oops, Lupin is not here. Maybe it's a pretty older one. Yeah, it is here. Lupin is here. Lupin also I just mark it. You don't need to mark it, but I'm just showing what I'm trying to do. Then followed by the final one, HDFC Bank. So total 5 symbols only we are running in the scanner. Total 5 symbols only, right? So what I am going to do here is I'm going to delete all the other symbols. You don't need at all. Okay, I'm going to keep only the, if you're having it, it doesn't matter. But if you are reducing, your coding efficiency will increase, because this file is going to go and read again and again. This file, we're going to use it for defining the quantity and the lot size. Okay. So I'm having what? I'm having Nifty, Bank Nifty, HDFC Bank, Lupin, Reliance. So this is a symbol I'm having. What is the exchange symbol? Lot size and number of lots. Let's say I want in Nifty, I want to punch 5 lots. Maybe in Bank Nifty, I want 10 lots. And HDFC Bank, I want to punch 1 lot, Lupin 1 lot, and Reliance maybe 2 lots. Or let's say Bank Nifty, I'll say I want to punch only 2 lots here. So this information, I'm feeding it in this CSV file. I'll save it and then I'll close it. Okay, ensure that what are the values are there. Inside, it is available in this particular AFL file, inside the AMI Explorer. So if you open, you're able to see all those symbols that you are going to trade from the scanners. So this is done. Now next thing is what? Next thing is very simple one. Go to the AMI broker. Here is your code. You just save the code, file save as. You put it inside the folder. You put it inside the folder of what? AMI Exploration. It's AMI Exploration. It's auto exploration, right? So here you say like super trend, intraday, auto exploration. Remember one thing, if you apply to the charts, you can also trade it from the charts also. This particular strategy, you can trade it from the charts as well. From the chart, whenever there's a buy or sell, you can send it to the broker. But here in charts, right, you have a limitation. There's a lot of limitations are there. At any given time, you cannot run hundreds or 200s of symbols or 20 symbols or 30 symbols if you want to run simultaneously, which is not possible over here. But the same thing is possible if you are running from exploration. Even 30, 40 symbols, even 50, 100 symbols also you can run from AMI broker. And AMI broker has insane speed over exploration. Now, next thing is like we go to the charting section. From there, we have a particular auto exploration, right? Go to the auto exploration, the portfolio trading module. You copy this module simply and add it to your code. Add it to the code, whatever the code that we built, the super trend code. You add the code at the end. At the end, you just simply go and add it. Nothing much to do. You just add the code. That's it. Save the code. And now what we can do here is, if I'll straight away send it to analysis. This is a newly built code. I'm sending it to analysis. In the analysis window. So here, if you go and edit, you'll be able to see the AFL code, which contains your strategy code as well as the automated trading code combined together. So where we got this exploration code, we went to the broker platform, and from the broker platform, we are able to download it from the tool section, AMI Broker Algo Mojo Portfolio. There I'm able to go and download it. Now what I can configure, I can go and configure the settings here. There is a settings, there's a small control panel is there. Go to the control panel. Here you can go and control the super trend settings. Same API key, API secret key. I'll go and get the API key here. Obviously, the API key will be available. I can go and get the API key. Just give me a second. API key. Copy the API key. Paste it. copy the API secret key as well. These are the two important aspects. Then NF4, MAS, maybe intraday order, right? So MAS is more than enough. And real-time order. I want to send whenever the signal happens, immediately I want to send orders. Algo trading, I'm going to enable it. I'll say like intraday swing automation. Expiry, what kind of expiry it is? So 24 June expiry, right? 24 June 21 futures. That is what I'm going to trade. And that's it. Now let's start the bar replay. I have bar replay and AMI broker on one side. Align the AMI broker towards the left and the trading terminal order log towards the right. So from here, I'll be able to run the bar replay. Today's bar replay is what I'm going to run. So for better, AMI broker always has caching issues. Maybe I'll try to run some other day. Okay. I'll try to run something like 15 yesterday's data. Maybe yesterday's data is dull, boring. Maybe something like Monday. Monday is very aggressive price action happened. So let's go and run on Monday. 14th is what I'm going to run here. So I'm also, let me pass it. I'll go and start the auto exploration. So I'll have to go and start the auto exploration. Auto repeat is enabled. AR interval timer. So anytime we are setting the changes of AR interval. AR interval means auto repeat interval. Enter the value. 3 SEC stands for 3 seconds. Every 3 seconds, it's going to explore. I'm going to click on explore. Ensure that the exploration is happening automatically. Now I'm going to go and change the date here. So see that morning started 14th is what right now we are having in. The meantime, let's say 1 second. Let me go and ensure that no other algos are running. And also go and open the code. I'll go and restart the simulation here. Explore. So it should be keep on doing auto exploration. But this is a one-time configuration. Basically, you can take some support from help or support team also to configure this. If you are already having your own exploration, it'll be pretty easy to automate. You can see that Nifty, Reliance future signals has been happened. Reliance 2 lots has been punched 1010. Maybe the Reliance lot size has been changed. If at all Reliance lot size is changed, what you have to do? You have to go and change it from the CSV sheet. I think that CSV sheet is a pretty old CSV sheet. So you can, if at all you want to change the CSV sheet, what you can do? You can go to the Algo Mojo symbols. And from here, you can change the quantity as well. So probably here you can go and see the quantity. Let's say Reliance, let's say 250. You can go and set whatever the quantity that you are setting, that quantity will be punched to the broker account. Nifty, how many lots we placed? Nifty, it was sending some 5 lots it is sending. So Nifty, it's a buy signal came in over here. Hardly it'll take 10 minutes to configure this exploration based trading setup. No signals yet for that particular day. Nifty triggered a buy around 10:55. It's not a sell, but it is a short. S means short, right? Reliance, it is a short, and Nifty, it is a buy. Still time is running, but there are no signals yet. Means what will happen down here is like you keep on flipping through the charts during live markets, that will come down. And what you want to focus, machine will be doing on behalf of the trader. Provided all the things are configured perfectly, proper testing is done. The testing you can always do after market hours. This kind of testing, simple testing, you can do it. And before onboarding, you can ensure that all the orders are taken properly and nowhere there is any flaw with the system. Live, if you want to test, you can always set the 0 lot size in the Excel sheet. Go to the Excel sheet, set the lot size is 0. Live, you can send order. You can see that loop in. The moment signal happened, the very next second, it is here. And again, one more in Reliance, shorted and then it got an exit. Of course, there was some 9-point loss was there. So Nifty long is running, loop in long was running. That is the two things which are running so far. So charting based trading also you can do. You can also do a simple execution using exploration as well. Exploration based trading is very, very helpful, especially if you are an intraday trader who are looking into multiple number of symbols. So again, Lupin got an exit. The buy signal, which was happened around 12 o'clock, it got exited around 1 o'clock. Again, one more buy happened in, you can also sort with time as well. So you can sort with time and you can check it out which signal happened up here. Or if you want auto sort, that is also possible. In AMI Broker, there is a formula for that. Set sort columns. There is a function to do that. You can go and sort the date and time. You can go and sort. So far, let me pass here. What I want to show here is the order book. You can see that all the orders that we have punched: Reliance, Lupin, HDFC Bank, Bank Nifty. So all those orders are keep coming in. The moment any new signals are coming in, it automatically sends the order to the broker at a split second interval without missing any orders. That is the most important thing that you need to know about here. So all you have to do is one have to come up with their own trading strategy. So there are two modes you can approach. One is chart-based approach. Chart. You connect your system plus AlgoMojo chart module, and you can send in real time. The moment any buy sell signals are coming in real time, you can transmit those orders. Number two, you can also do via exploration itself. So via exploration, what is the benefit? In charts, right? There is a very limited benefit is there. What you can do here is probably you can use maximum up to 6 charts. You can use 6, or you can, if your monitors, if you're having multiple monitors, you can go up another 6 charts you can run. So multi-monitors, you can run up to 12 charts, 12 symbols you can run. Exploration, let's say you want to run 50 symbols. All the 50 symbols you want to send orders, then exploration is the best way to transmit your orders to the broker at a few milliseconds, and you don't need to monitor 50s of symbols looking for buy sell signals, and it is the easiest way to do that. Yes, a minimal configuration work is involved over here. Now, but however, it is not a complex task. It's a very simple task and it's very easy to achieve also. All right. So with this, let me stop here. I'll start taking questions. Maybe next 10 minutes, I'll be available to ask questions. Any questions related to AlgoMojo, you can go and ask. Arjit Das is saying, can you please record the session? Yes, the session is already recorded and it will be available for analysis. So it will be available for analysis. So Prakash Vari is asking how to get order execution confirmation for CO and bracket orders. How to get order execution confirmation for CO and bracket orders. So any order that you are sending it to the broker, all those orders will be captured in the order log. That is possible. If you go to the log section, you can capture all those orders in the order log as well. So any orders, any new orders are sending in, you can see that some of the orders went through, and we also have a confirmation as well. You could see that the confirmation can get it over here. It's been running. Let me pass the exploration here. I'll remove the auto repeat. You can see here, there's a loop in response is there. The response is coming from the broker. What response the broker will send is, broker will send the next order ID or whatever the exchange order ID, they'll be transmitting it to the AMI broker, and we can use it to capture those things. For cover order, bracket order, they will be sending similar responses. We can capture it and we can display it. Based on that, we can, let's say you want to put one more order, or you want to average the price, or you want to do pyramiding, all those things can be done. So Prasad is asking, can we do ORB strategy plus repeated entries whenever ORB happening on the either side? Yes, it is possible. So as long as anything is a pure rule based, that is very much possible with AMI broker. So Kishore is saying that I am new to AMI broker. Can signals be generated even through free version? Yes. So there are two versions which are there in AMI broker. If you go to amibroker.com, right? If you go to amibroker.com, one is 6.00 version. This is a free trial. However, you can use it lifetime. It can be used for auto trading. Yes, you can do it. Auto trading. There is no time-based expiry for this 6.00 version. There is a paid license version is also there. 6.3. This is more of a paid license. Paid lifetime license it is. So what are the code I discussed? It will be working on 6.0 also. It will be working on 6.3 also. What version I'm using? I'm using the latest version. I'm using 6.39. So maybe if you are going and checking out, go to help and then go to about AMI broker. You'll be able to see what version you are using in AMI broker and whom it is licensed to. If it is a licensed version, it says licensed version. If it is unlicensed version, it says untitled. Means it's a free trial version. Free trial version can be used for automated trading in AMI broker. Dr. Gaurav Sharma is asking, please also share about Pine Editor and its usage via AlgoMojo. Like how in AMI broker, right? In AMI broker, we are using a coding language called AMI broker AFL. AMI broker AFL means AMI broker formula language. Likewise, in trading view, right? So if you go to trading view, let me pull up trading view here. Tradingview.com. I'll go to here, Nifty. I'll go and sign in first of all. I'll sign in with my Gmail account. I'll go to something like MCX. MCX is right now running on MCX. I mean, crude oil. I'll say like MCX : all the symbols in MCX will be coming in. So click on crude oil. I'll go and click on the crude oil charts. So here I can run my own trading strategies. Here I can have my sell strategy, and then so this is kind of a super trend strategy where entry and exits are captured with stop loss and target levels. And of course, I can decide my stop loss. I can decide my targets. In the code, I can go and configure it. Like how in AMI broker we can configure it. Here also we can go and configure it. Normal, and then symbol, token, exchange, right? So we can configure it. And this is nothing but like a Pine editor. There is a Pine editor is there where you can go and write your own Pine strategies. So here I'll be inputting my API key and API secret key. And once this configuration is done, next thing is like I'll go and create an alert. Once the strategy, everything is perfect, I'll go and create an alert. In the alert section, I'll be using the webhook URL. So here I'm trying to send orders to the Angel Broking account. The message, what I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to use something called placeholders. So I'll be using something called strategy dot order dot alert underscore message. So this is a placeholder from inbuilt placeholder from TradingView itself to transmit any alert message to the broker. This alert message is configured inside the Pine script itself. So if I click on create, it creates a new alert. Already you can see that already one strategy is already running in, and one more strategy I'm just keeping it over here. Simultaneously, I can run maximum up to 10 strategies if I am using a pro version. But however, I am more of I am Pro Plus customer of TradingView. I can run maximum up to 30 trading strategies over here. And the configuration is pretty simple. I also given a couple of notes I'll give you, because if I cannot start right now, I'm gonna start talking about TradingView. It's going to take another to completely explain each and everything. So I'm going to give you a couple of notes and a couple of tutorials where you can the courses. If you are already in the Fabinaz platform, go to the courses section. From here, go and click on the Pine script. So Pine script is what you have to select. And there is a create indicators using Pine script. Programming is there. This is one important thing where you can go and check it out. How to create, how to design my own strategy in Pine script, how I can write my own Pine script trading strategy. Or there is another approach we have given over here, starting TradingView Pine script and learn to automate TradingView Pine script. So let me give the list of Pine script courses, or if in case if you are interested in attending any 25 plus hours of Pine script programming course, you can also consider attending it over here. I'll just share this link. This link contains both free and paid courses which are available here. And yes, all these courses are free. You can just simply enroll and you can start learning with automation I had explained over here. All right. So Prasad is asking what will be the total cost per month for AmiBroker plus AlgoMojo plus data. So as I said, AmiBroker, they don't charge month-on-month cost. So AmiBroker, if you're using a free trial version for automated trading, then cost is 0. And AlgoMojo, right? AlgoMojo, if you are opening a trading account, then the cost will be 0. You can see that if you go to AlgoMojo, there is a free plan is available here. This free plan is exclusively for the traders who are opening a trading account with us, with AlgoMojo. You can open an account with any of the partner brokers listed over here. And followed by that, we also data, right? So data, there are two kinds of data vendors are there. One is if you are using cheap vendors. Cheap vendors, they come at cheaper cost. Somewhere the pricing start at 500 rupees per month. Not advisable, but if you are using it, do it at your own risk. Then there are authentic vendors are there. In case if you want authentic vendors, they come anywhere between 1,700 per month. Okay? Per month is what the pricing will be coming in. And it depends upon how many exchanges you want, how many symbols you want. It can go as high as like 3,500 or even 5,600. If in case if you want multiple exchanges like MCX, NSE Cash, NSE Futures, NSE Currencies. So the pricing differs basically. Authentic vendors, they come at a premium fee, mostly premium fee, and they come with a 0 delay. Whereas cheap vendors, maybe 2 to 3 seconds delay will be there. 2 to 3 seconds. Sometimes it could be even 5 seconds delay also, you can face it. Seconds delay, right? So, and the quality of the data is not guaranteed here. With authentic vendors, the quality of the data is absolutely guaranteed there. And if in case you don't want to open a trading account with us, but you are already having an existing account with any of the brokers listed in our section. There'll be a platform fee will be there. If somebody is going for an annual subscription, the platform fee reduces for them as low as like 500 rupees per month. Right, so 500 rupees per month. They're going for an annual subscription. So if you are having your own data, your own trading strategy, the cost of doing algo for the trader comes at zero cost. So there won't be any bridge requirement the trader needs to come up with. They can simply open a trading account and they can start accessing the support service as well. You can see a support services over here, chat support services. We also do provide community assistance over here, the community support. And we also have a ticketing support as well. So you can raise a ticket if in case you want to, you're facing any issues and you want our tech team to get into and want to solve it on priority. All right, if in case, if your complaints are not resolved in time, you can always send a mail to rajendran@algomojo.com. Right. So if in case we are having any specific algo queries, you can also send a mailer to support@algomojo.com. Can we put stop loss trailing? That is a question from VK Gupta. Yes, Gupta, you can put a trailing stop loss, you can put a target, you can put a stop loss. For anything and everything, it's all about coding only. That can be configured. G House is asking in exploration, profit loss target, partial booking profit target is possible. Yes, it is possible. Arjit is saying, Algomojo team is saying that they don't have data for Trade Studio strategies post 2018. Yes, we do have. Probably you can check with Fazilla. Fazilla can help you out in getting the backtesting report for that. I mean, up to we are having the report up to date, we are having it. All right, so let me stop the session here. I hope you learned something new about automated trading. If in case you want to learn more about it, about automation, you can always go to the courses section, same in the Febinars platform, go to the category, select Algomojo, and you can find this particular course where you can find the nook and corner about Algomojo explained in detail for the AmiBroker users and TradingView users as well. So in the next week, we will be trying to learn something different about Algomojo. Every week, we'll be doing continuous education session on Algomojo, how to use Algomojo, how to configure your own Algomojo platform, how to create strategies on Algomojo platform. So every week, we try to give a common demo to the users so that the users can come and learn about Algomojo and they can enhance their knowledge on automation. So see you next week, same time, with a different way of learning on automation. See you again. Thank you. So there's one final question. Anand is saying like, I want to know how long it will take to create a coding strategy of its own. It depends upon the time, how complex the strategy it is, right? So it depends upon what kind of strategy it is. Is it a simple strategy or a complex strategy? A simple strategy hardly it will take less than 10-15 minutes to code. Maybe a complex strategy. Let me show you one of the complex strategies which I am creating right now here. I'm just running an option strategy for one of the client. I'm just designing in my local machine. This is by far one of the complex strategy I had designed with various controls. Anyways, don't ask me the code. It's a proprietary code. So this is like a kind of an, let's say I'll try to go on the kind of a scalping strategy, but it's kind of multiple clients. The execution happens in multiple clients, by the way. I'll go and run in 24 June 21 contract in Bank Nifty. I'll go and maybe I'll go and configure the multiple clients. Let's say I want to run for only 2 clients only. 2 clients, both the client details I'll enter. the API key and API secret key, and followed by that, I'll go and enable the algo. So algo is enabled automatically. It'll start taking signals. Let me close other things. Okay, because I'm going to do something different. I'm going to open one more tab here, a new blank chart. I'll go to the charting section. I'll go and add a call option charts and also a put option charts as well. So I'll add a put option charts as well. So let us say instead of Nifty bank, right, I'll try to run it in Nifty spot because I have options data for Nifty spot here. So options data for Nifty spot. And I'll go to the window, tile vertically. You can see that I'll be able to. So what I'm missing here is one more thing. I'll go to the symbols. I'll go to the symbol section. Yeah, here is the June contract. I'll select everything and I'll add it to the real-time code window. So window real-time code. So real-time code window is also happened. Nifty spot. The moment Nifty spot signal is done, I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna lock the symbol. So there is a provision to lock as well. It's a provision to lock, kind of a child lock it is. Nifty. So on one side, you'll be seeing the spot charts. Signal comes, signal will be punched in options. Whichever the option that is getting punched, you'll be seeing an similar call option and put option. You'll be having it over here. Let me show the simulation. Let's say I'll try to run it from a 3-minute time frame. And here also, I lock the interval as well. Lock the interval. And I lock the interval over here. And I'll try to simulate today's activity. Let us say I'll go to 16th. Is today's one.
Put options target square off orders executed.
You can see that it's more of a quick scalping trade. You can see immediately stop loss and target levels.
Call options target hit. For
that particular stock options. These kind of stocks, I've been coding this for more than a month to implement this kind of logic. And the orders will be fired not in one account. Here, 2 accounts or even multiple accounts, the orders will be fired simultaneously. Now it's taking a put option.
Put options target
with a stop loss and target.
Square off orders executed.
Automatically it goes for a square off.
Square off orders executed.
So this kind of things also possible inside AlgoMojo. So it depends upon your requirement, how complex your trading requirement is. That depends, and it differs every time to time. It differs. Here also it comes with the stop loss, target, all those things. All those things can be controlled from the parameters over here. You can go to the parameter, they can control what kind of options they want, whether they want to trade in the money options for scalping, or at the money options for scalping, or out of the money options for scalping. All those controls will be there. They also have controls to check which time frame they want to do. Let's say I don't want to trade on Monday, I can disable the trade. If I don't want to disable, if I try to disable, I can, Tuesday, no trades will be generated. Right, so you can see that Tuesday, if I don't want to trade, Tuesday, this is yesterday's data, no signals are getting generated. Or if it is
call options target hit.
If it is any intraday, right, I can go and choose the intraday levels also. That is possible.
Square off orders executed.
I can test it. So accordingly, the values will be selected over here. It doesn't hold the target. So it depends what kind of strategy you want, whether you want to punch orders in multiple accounts or what. Tomorrow, if I want to change orders, I want to send orders to, let's say 5 accounts. If I have 5 accounts, I'll go and change the value to 5. I enter all the API key and API secret key of all the 5 accounts and press OK. Now all the 5 accounts will be running automatically, which is also possible. Even if you are opening all the 5 accounts under AlgoMojo, then you don't need to pay any other cost. You know, other vendors in outside, they are charging money for that, but the costing here, it starts at 0 cost when it comes to AlgoMojo. If you're having any of the strategy and you want to be multi-client account connected, that is very much possible. All you have to do is you have to code the buy, sell, short and cover. We are not openly publishing all these projects, but if in case you are already having a strategy and you want it to get automated, then you can connect with our team, and the team will be helping you out in onboarding, in getting those
Put by order
strategies.
placed.
All right, so that is what we can learn in today's session. I hope you learned something new about automation. And in coming series, right, we'll be discussing about how to send multiple orders. Next week, that's
Call
what I'm
by
going to talk
order
about that.
placed.
Especially
Call options
from
target hit.
Especially from TradingView, how to send multiple orders and how to send multiple orders to multiple accounts using AmiBroker. Using AmiBroker and TradingView, I'm going to explain with a multi-client account. I'm going to reveal the modules next week as well. So far, the modules, whichever we kept, are mostly under closed circulation. But right now, from Monday onwards, I mean, next Wednesday onwards, we're going to go open source. Anybody can download the module. They can start connecting with their strategies and they can start implementing in both futures, not only in futures, but also in options as well, right? And that too, with a minimal coding effort. All you have to do is you have to focus on your strategy. Rest, all the modules will be taken care by the Algo Mojo. So you'll be getting open source modules. You can connect with your strategies and you can start going live with automation faster than anybody else. So see you next week. We'll try to check out next week with more interesting information. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.